What's up everybody, I'm Dr. P. Welcome back to another video. If you are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and use code PineapplezYT in the item shop. I'd really appreciate that, and everything you do to help support me goes right back into the channel, whether it's making content, giving away gifts on my stream, and so much more. Hey, you! Who, me? Yeah, you! Did you know Dr. P streams on Caffeine 4 times a week, giving away free skins, V-Bucks, and much more? Wow, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna check him out. And you should too. The link to join my stream is in the description below. Definitely click it and follow me to be updated for when I'm going live next. So today I want to continue talking about the upcoming live event, Midas, the potential double agent, and just so much more, some of your guys' theories, and I'm really excited, so let's get started. So as you guys know, around the agency, there are 5 bunkers that people perceive to be a part of the Doomsday device that we think is being built under the agency, and yesterday, there was an update that added a glow around them, and when you go inside of these bunkers in replay mode, you can actually see that it's glowing purple, and I made a theory yesterday in my video talking about how this could potentially be the work of the Tempest based on updates to the map in Midas's room, and I thought it made sense. However, I've seen a lot of people in the comment section of my last video, and you'll see a number of their comments here, suggesting that this purple glow could actually be the work of Kevin the Cube, which is interesting because Kevin hasn't been in the game for a while. He was last in the game in Season X. But it seems like wherever we go, whatever we do in Fortnite, talk always goes right back to Kevin the Cube. I have pointed out similarities between the agency and the old Loot Lake before. You know, for starters, they're both right in the middle of the map. They both have something mysterious underneath. In the Chapter 1 map's case, it was actually the vault. And in this case, it looks to be the Doomsday device, at least as far as we're concerned as of now. In my video yesterday, I showed this graphic which points out that the number of bunkers and the number of runes in the middle of both areas from both maps are the same, 5. Kevin was a huge part of the Chapter 1 storyline, and if there is a link between the first map and this map, this dimension, whatever way you want to put it, it wouldn't shock me at all to see if Kevin has some role to play still left in this game, and this would definitely be a fan favorite, I'm sure. Kevin has become a meme, but also something really awesome that people love, so I'm really excited to see what happens, and if Kevin does come back, I would be really happy. Let me know what you guys think. So as you guys know, in the last few days, there has been a lot of talk of somebody being a double agent, playing both sides, possibly trying to take advantage of whatever is going on the island. From what I can gather, and the way I see it, there seem to be 2 suspects that are the most likely to be the traitor. Those 2 being Peely, Agent Peely, because he's the only one in the Battle Pass that has both a Shadow and a Ghost variant, as well as Midas, because, well, he's the mastermind. He could be up to anything. The main reason for a double agent theory is based on the room in Salty Springs I showcased in a video a couple days ago. Basically, there's a room there with a gold chair that probably belonged to Midas. There is a ghost pamphlet on the desk, as well as a Join Ghost poster in the trash can outside. Now, with the 2 main suspects being Midas and Agent Peely, I've seen a lot of people say it's more likely to be Agent Peely, and there's actually a little detail I overlooked that may point in the direction of Agent Peely. So if you go into the various rooms of the agents in the menu, you can actually see Peely in the background sort of just hiding / spying on different agents. For example, in Meowscles' room, if you move this toy in the background, you can see Peely, who pops his head out and starts looking around, spying. Why would he be doing this? Why would he be back there? Epic Games would not have put this here if it didn't mean anything at all. Even more interestingly, just recently, the Midas room has opened up, and if you go to that room in-game, you can actually see at a certain point that Peely pops his head out of the background and is spying on Midas. And an even more interesting point about this is the fact that there is a golden Peely statue literally right in front of him in the room. There is also statues of Lynx and Love Ranger. So why were these 3 statues chosen to be gold in Midas's room? But more importantly, why is Peely spying on Midas? Midas is the mastermind behind every single thing, And these are the two suspects in the same room who we believe one to be a double agent. And with all of this information, I would say it's probably more likely that it's Peely than Midas, which is actually pretty shocking considering I thought right off the bat it was most likely Midas, but things change. And again, I am not saying that it is for sure Peely or for sure Midas. I'm saying they are the two likely candidates, and of those two, I would put my money on Agent Peely at this point in time. So this next thing I want to cover is particularly intriguing. It is actually a calendar that has been spotted at the Shark. The new POI that was actually updated, it is now a prison, and if you go to the Shark, you can find this calendar on the wall. As you can see, it is a calendar of 31 days. So the first thing I did after seeing this calendar was very logical. I went to my calendar and looked to see what month this could be. There are only 30 days in April, so April's out. The next month is May, and May does have 31 days, but the timing of the days is not right because the 31st of May on the calendar in the game is Tuesday, but in real life it's a Sunday. The season ends, as far as we know, on June 4th, so that month is out too. The only logical explanation is this calendar is a reference to March 2020. In fact, the days line up perfectly. The 1st of March did start on a Sunday, and the 31st of March did end on a Tuesday, so that lines up 100% accurately. So it does appear to be March 2020. That's the only logical explanation, but I'm still having a lot of trouble comprehending what that even means or why they're referencing a past month when that was a good while ago. One of the comments I saw in regards to this on Reddit was, hey, it's a countdown to when Deadpool came out. Well, that's not true. Deadpool came out on April 3rd, so that kind of blows that theory up. But then I remember this calendar in the game, and as you can see, this is definitely the countdown to Deadpool because there are 31 days scratched off, and then the next month starts. 1, 2, 3, the circle date is April 3rd. That's when Deadpool came out. So if it's not Deadpool and that is completely ruled out, what is the calendar for? I've seen a lot of theories about it, but none of them that I really truly believe. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions about what the calendar might mean, let me know in the comment section down below for a chance to be featured in my next video. The thing is, there is a chance that could simply be kind of some bait by Epic Games to kind of get us riled up for something. You know, they know that we interpret all this stuff as storyline meanings and stuff like that, so there's definitely a chance they could have just put that in there to troll us, which would be very mean, Epic. I don't like you, but it's possible. Alright, so moving on. As plenty of you guys know, I'm sure, the No Sweat Insurance building has been re-added to the game at Lazy Lakes, which is very interesting. You guys know the history behind that building. I kind of explained it in yesterday's video, so I'm not going to go too depth into it, but in a nutshell, it keeps getting destroyed over and over. Ever since Chapter 2 came out, right at the start of Chapter 2 Season 1, there have been plenty of people who have made comparisons and drawn conclusions between the fact that Tilted Towers and Lazy Lakes are similar, and I would have to admit they are similar. They're built similarly. If you look at Lazy Lakes on the map, you pretty much have to admit that it does look like Tilted Towers' long-lost brother. I kind of feel like Epic may have tried to make Lazy Lakes similar to Tilted Towers and get the same attention that Tilted did back in the day, but I don't really think that worked out too well if that was the case. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because user Bro It's Lit on Reddit actually posted this and said Lazy Lake could be turning into a Tilted Towers hybrid. Now he says, this picture at the top does not have the new No Sweat Insurance building in it, but I lined it up to where it is added. He goes on to basically overlay Tilted Towers on top of Lazy Lakes, and you can easily see the similarities there. He says Tilted kind of lines up and could definitely be worked into the area. Let's be real. Landing Tilted Towers back in the day was one of the most fun experiences Fortnite has ever had. Just the rush of adrenaline and the exhilarating thrill of landing around so many people and getting into instant action was so fun. And let me tell you something, when you cleared Tilted Towers and got out of there alive and you were the last team or last squad to get out, it was one of the best feelings ever in this game. And I think that's what this game is missing right now. We need Tilted Towers or something very similar to it back in the game. And as far as we know, that could very well be happening because it does look very similar. They did add the no sweat insurance back at that spot that looks just like Tilted, that was in Tilted Towers for so many seasons. We already have a couple of OG locations left in the game like Salty Springs, Pleasant Park, and Risky Reels. I think it would be an awesome thing to do if they added Tilted Towers back into the game, or at least incorporated some of Tilted back into this Lazy Lake area and make a hybrid just like the Reddit post suggested. Guys, if you have any outstanding theories or comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to feature some of you guys in my next video. Keep them coming. No theory is too big or too small. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop a like down below. Check me out on caffeine.tv for my live stream to win a gift. You can find the link in the description down below. Also use code PineapplezYT in the item shop. I heard you might get a cookie if you use it. Just saying. I'll catch you guys in my next one, and until then, guys, take it easy. I'll see you later. Peace out.